And we are live.
Hello everyone, welcome to this exciting webinar. This week again, we have some really exciting content for you. This is going to be really different and it's going to cover some of the most trending video styles online right now and how you can make this inside VideoExpress without any monthly fees, without any subscriptions, without any credits. To create these kind of videos before, you had to pay monthly fees or like credits to like different apps like Google Video or the other video apps out there. Now, Runway ML and so on. But now with VideoExpress, you can do all of these. The VideoExpress, the good thing about it is you can create various different styles of videos. It can be animated Disney and Pixar style videos. It can be Ghibli style videos. Last time we covered how you can create time travel vlogs and stuff, realistic cinematic style videos, whiteboard style videos. Last time we did that, a complete training on how you can create whiteboard videos as well. So if you haven't checked that out, you can check out our previous training videos in this YouTube channel. So you can get all the training. And by the way, this is free training we offer to our customers every single week on Friday. We come here, spend 2 to 3 hours with our customers, just so we can teach our customers how they can monetize using our apps that they purchase, right? And as far as I know, we are the only vendors in the market who do weekly training. Most people just create generic, software training, right? So we don't do that. Our goal here is to come on these webinars, train our customers, get their feedback, and keep improving our apps. If you see in the last 1 or 2 years, we haven't launched many products. We have been improving Artistly. Right now at version 6. We have been improving, VideoExpress right now at version 3. And we just launched a massive update to VideoExpress as well. And we are doing weekly training webinars on how you can use the new features to really get ahead of the competition. It's like literally in the market right now. If you look at the landscape of AI apps, AI video generation apps especially, first of all, you need extensive AI servers, right? And you need GPUs and different technologies to generate a video. It takes a lot of bandwidth and stuff behind the scenes. So majority of this hardware and those kind of things are occupied by the big companies. Now we are not like $1 million company. We are not those Sora, we are not Google Veo who has billions of dollars to invest in that. We are a small company located in Canada. We have been in business for 15 years and we have been constantly providing cutting edge software products, for a one-time price without any monthly fees, right? And VideoExpress is one of our best apps to date. And it's the best app to date because it can create videos in any style with a simple prompt. You can literally go in and take any prompt. You can put it in here and create a video within minutes. And we did extensive training last week as well on how you can create whiteboard style videos. This week is all about how you can create Disney and Pixar style videos, skeleton style videos, clay motion style videos. So before I get to anything, I'll just show you some examples of the type of videos you can create, right? First out, we have a comic book, Disney and Pixar style video example.
Every night, she climbed the mountain for one reason.
Please wait for me. I'm coming.
The village below had no light of its own.
Just a little light. That's all they need.
And every night, the village shined again.
No. Where did it go?
The darkness is coming back.
like a cloud, like a cloud. I know that I wrote a song for you. I only wanted to help them.
The moon had chosen her all along.
You'll never be alone again.
Now, this entire video was created inside VideoExpress, and literally you saw that the lip sync was perfect. There was consistent character in every scene. Literally, we created that with a simple prompt, right? We just pasted scene by scene prompts here, and we're going to show you how to create these kind of videos with perfect lip sync, consistent character, consistent voice, and a high budget production, right? That's what keeps the viewers glued to your screen. So literally, you can create videos like without any animators, without any monthly cost, without any credits, all inside VideoExpress. Okay, so that was a Disney and Pixar style video, right? Now, we'll show more examples, by the way, on this call. There's one more example right here I want to play for you. But before that, let's see if these Disney style videos are getting any views online, right? Like you can create videos, you're going to spend your valuable time. So I want to make sure that you know that these kind of videos are actually getting results online. You may have seen these kind of videos and always wondered how to create these kind of videos, right? Before this VideoExpress update, it was reserved for the big companies who can create these kind of animation style videos. Now, anybody with a computer, a laptop, and an internet connection can create these kind of videos quickly and easily, right? So let's look at some YouTube examples right here. So if I go into this YouTube channel right here, look at this. They create simple animation style videos, right? Simple Disney and Pixar style characters, like, toon style characters, right? So look at these videos, right? Simple stories. Everything is written by AI. Like, these guys are creating the story inside ChatGPT. They're creating the prompts inside ChatGPT and using Google VO or one of the apps available online to create these kind of videos, right? Let's look at some of the views that they're getting. Look at this video right here. I'm going to zoom it in for you right here. If you look at this video right here, 2.9 million views, 2 million views, 1.9 million views, right? Look at this. 714,000 views right here. So what do we know with this, right? We know that these kind of videos are really working online. People are watching it, and these kind of channels are getting monetized. So, everything like this is AI generated. So it was only 5 months ago, right? Like literally like 5 months ago, 2.9 million views. So these videos were created with AI, and you can create similar style of videos inside VideoExpress, no problem. Okay, so let's look at one other example. This is a different use case. Like here, people are just creating entertaining stories, animal stories kind of niche, right? Then let's look at another niche, like people are using animated videos for. Here, MR Daily English, right? So here, through animated videos, they're teaching people how to speak English. So literally, this entire script of this animated video can be created with ChatGPT, and you can create simple short stories on how people can learn English by just watching videos. So this is a trend that's really going viral right now. And if you really want to stand out from the audience, you need to think outside the box, right? Like most people are creating stories like these. Like it's becoming oversaturated. Like if you create videos like everybody else, it's difficult for you to get views. So how do you stand apart from the competition, right? Here, like you go into these kind of niches, like where you teach English. Maybe this channel is teaching English, right? You can teach Spanish, you can teach Hindi, you can teach German, you can teach French. There's so many different languages in the world, right? You can model after this channel, create similar style of videos, get your script from ChatGPT, get your scene by scene prompts from ChatGPT, and create beautiful videos like this inside VideoExpress, just like we did right here. You see all these videos we have created inside VideoExpress, And these are 3D style videos, Ghibli style videos, any style of videos. You can create an entire story with consistent characters, consistent voice, all without any monthly credits. You can create unlimited videos with VideoExpress. If you really don't own VideoExpress right now, I strongly recommend you click on the link in the description box and get VideoExpress right now, because you're seriously missing out. If you go online, there's no other app in the market that offers all of this without a monthly fee or credits, right? So let's look at another channel. So we looked at this Emma Daily English, right? Like if you look at this, just with 40 videos, she has over like 407,000 subscribers. Okay, so if it's sort by popular, look at the videos. 4 million views 6 months ago, 3.9 million views 1 month ago. 1 month ago, 3.9 million views. Okay, English learning practice. You see how it says English learning practice? Now you can do something like this, but you can say French learning practice. You can say German learning practice, Spanish learning practice, and so on. So you see, this is a brand new niche, by the way. Like nobody is exposing this right now, and I'm showing this to you so you can take it. You can take this concept and create videos like this right away by the end of today inside VideoExpress, right? So let's say this channel was a fluke, right? Now I found another channel which is similar to this channel, Learn English with Fun. Okay, so they're using a slightly different style. It's like Ghibli style kind of videos. We're going to show you how you can create these kind of videos as well, right? These are more like comic book style, Ghibli style. You can call it different styles, but we're going to show you exactly how to create these kind of videos inside VideoExpress today. Okay, let's sort by popular. They're doing the same thing. They're teaching English, right, by watching videos. So let's look at these channel views. 1 year ago, 3.2 million views. 5 months ago, 1.5 million views. Okay, 600,000 views. So we know that not just this style of video, but this niche is blowing up right now online. So realistically, with your brain, you can give this to ChatGPT. You can just take a screenshot of this channel and say like, I want to create videos like this, similar to this channel, but I don't want to copy the exact concept they're using. Give me some new ideas to create videos like these, but give me some fresh new ideas that I can create a channel around, right? ChatGPT will give you, it will say, instead of learn English, it will say learn Spanish. Instead of learn Spanish, it will say learn French, right? So you can, and it will give you the topics. You can pick the topic. You can even say, I want to create animated videos. Give me scene by scene prompts. It will give you the prompts. You just bring in the prompts, copy and paste it, and within minutes, you will have a complete video with consistent characters, consistent voice, high budget animations, literally everything done for you inside VideoExpress, right? And by the way, not just consistent characters and high budget production, right? The characters can now speak with lip sync. You can just tell in your prompt, I want the characters to say good morning, and the character will say good morning, right? So you can realistically have the character speak anything you want. And by the way, with consistent voice throughout the scenes, okay? So we're going to show you. That was the most requested thing that people asked us on the last webinar. And we made a special improvement to VideoExpress. We're going to show that today, how you can get consistent voice across the scenes, right? So that's a big update that we're going to reveal today, and we're going to show you exactly step by step how you can do that. Okay. Now that's Disney style videos, right? We saw some of the video examples for Disney style and Ghibli style, and then let's look at one more example for Ghibli style. I saved it here. So let's look at it here, right? So Ghibli days. So this Ghibli style of videos is trending right now online. So if you can create videos in this style, it's really captivating, and people will actually stick around and watch your videos, right? So if you look at it here, 25 videos, 97,000 subscribers, literally, like with 25 videos, right? Can't you create 25 videos in the next 2 months, let's say, right? With VideoExpress, you can create that, and it's super easy to do that. We're going to show you step by step how to do this in this video, okay? So let's sort by popular again. This is Ghibli style as well. 2.4 million views 5 months ago, 1 million views 7 months ago, 400,000 views 3 months ago, okay? So we know that this kind of video format is converting, and if you check here, this is about daily life, and they have like different styles of videos. You can watch this inspiration, by the way, we added that to the resources doc. So we will give you the resources doc at the end of this webinar. We'll place it in the description box below. We'll add all these channels so you can see and you can really model after these channels, right? So I'm not saying copy, I'm saying model. Like I said here, right? Don't copy exactly like learn English with fun. You can say learn Spanish with fun, learn French with fun, or whatever. And you can change it slightly. Think about it, make improvements, ask ChatGPT to give you new ideas. So you can become unique. You copy the concept, but you don't copy the exact videos, titles, and so on, right? That's what gets you into trouble. So if you can make a new concept, taking these as inspiration, you're going to really succeed. So Ghibli style videos, another example, just daily life. Like, you know, they're just talking about like family life, her visiting some place here, you know, visiting a restaurant, grandmother's house, and all that. Like simple stories, but they're getting millions of views right now. And this video style format is converting, and you can make this in VideoExpress as well. Okay. So another example right here, they are creating Ghibli style videos, animation style videos, cartoon style videos, similar to the examples we're looking at, right? 2.3 million views, 600 views. And this was, look at this, one month ago, this was 1 month ago. Okay, 2.3 million views. 1 week ago, 600,000 views. I really want to see what this channel is doing, right? To get this kind of 6 days ago, 500,000 views. Oh, it's crazy. It's just crazy. So what does this tell us? This tells us that these kind of videos, people are watching it. These kind of channels are getting monetized. Otherwise, they would not be posting on a daily basis. They would not be posting videos if they're not monetized, right? So realistically, you can create these videos inside VideoExpress and start monetizing your AI videos as well, okay? So another style of video. Now we have talked about like animation style videos, Ghibli style videos, right? So let's look at a Ghibli style example that Ali created this morning.
Did you know the sun is one of the most important things for life on Earth? It gives us light, warmth, and energy. Happy edutational. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
You see that? So you can come across, you can give this to ChatGPT and say, I want to create a video in a similar style. Give me new topics to create a video. Give me scene by scene prompts for the video. And you can bring it into VideoExpress and make a full-fledged video like this, either in vertical format or in the horizontal format, whatever you want to create, right? So now, another video type that's really trending online right now on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube is clay motion style video. It's a new style of video that merges toon style, you know, Ghibli style, and all the different styles, but it's a more a 3D type of format, right? It's more like a clay character style. This kind of video format is really trending right now, and people are getting millions of views creating videos like these. So let's look at this TikTok channel right here, right? They only have a few videos. If you look at it, I think 10, how many videos? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12, you know, 15 videos or something like that, 15, 16 videos. So if you look at that, 200K followers on this channel with 16 videos, clay motion style videos, right? So look at this. And there's another channel here, clay motion style videos again. They look like clay motion style characters in 3D. And again, similar, they have very few amount of videos here, but 14,000 followers here. And you look at the video views, 31,000, 350,000, 76,000, 1 million. You see those views? It's really trending right now. So there's another channel here. Look at this, 2 million views, 200,000 views, 1.5 million views. So this is another video format called clay motion, okay? Let me play an example of the clay motion video that we generated with our app. Where was that?
There was once a man who built toys by hand. Every toy carried a little piece of his heart. Try it. For the first time in a long while, the shop felt alive again.
I haven't seen him smile like that in months.
Take care of him for me. Some things made by hand can still touch the heart.
So you see that you can create similar style of videos in Claymotion as well inside VideoExpress. And Ali created this example as well. I'm just going to play it a little bit and then he can show you the entire video later.
One day, I'll reach that star.
I know how to do it.
Oops. Oops. I'm doing it!
So you see that video, right? Like literally every single scene was created inside VideoExpress. You see these videos right here? If I play these videos, like literally all these videos were generated inside VideoExpress. With lip sync, with consistent character, you see all these videos right here. Everything was generated inside VideoExpress, and we're going to show you how to make this video. Okay, where does the music come from? Somebody asked where the music comes from. You can bring in royalty-free music from Pixabay or anywhere else. You see this timeline editor right here. You can just drag and drop the clips right here. You can bring in your own music and you can add your own music. And by the way, all the sound effects like the rocket going up, like people speaking, everything is done within the prompt itself. So here in the prompt, when you say like there is thunder in the scene or something like that, it will add thunder sound. If there's rain in the scene, it's going to add rain sounds. So all the sound effects are done by the prompt itself. So when you create the scenes, the sound effects will appear. And if you want to add background music or something like that, you can get a music track from Pixabay or some other website online. You can search in Google calling royalty-free music, or you can generate AI music as well with like clonevoice.ai or any other app out there. Create AI music and add that as your background music track right here. You see that? And if you want to add like, text to speech, you can realistically generate voice in English or any other language of your choice and select a voice, and you can add a music track here, audio track here with narration. Okay, so everything is available inside VideoExpress. You don't have to go to any third-party app. Everything here you can create all in one place. That's voiceovers, sound effects, scenes, everything is generated inside VideoExpress, right? So that's the beauty of it. And found an interesting video topic as well, just like Claymotion, Disney, Ghibli style that we're talking about. I found another interesting niche. That's a super interesting niche. I found it super interesting, so I wanted to show it to you. Here, if you look at these kind of videos, healthy skeleton science, right? So if you look at these videos, they're doing something unique to boost their engagement and views to their channel, right? So the main character in their videos is a skeleton, okay? So the skeleton goes to moon, the skeleton does something like, all that. They make the main character a skeleton and they show different scenarios, him visiting different locations, him being a king in ancient worlds or something like that. And if you look at this channel, it's doing really well right now. 4 months ago, 3.3 million views. 3 months ago, 1.4 million views. Okay, 3 months ago, 1.2 million views. Isn't that mind blowing? So why I'm showing you all these niches is that you get ideas, right? Now, anyone can go and create generic AI videos that are super boring. Like if you create videos like everyone else, you're going to fail. So we are giving you on a silver platter the type of videos you can create to really grab attention of the viewer and really boost your channels, get views faster, get subscribers faster, monetize your channels faster, and grow. And all this can be done inside VideoExpress. Okay, so this is one channel right here. So we know these kind of videos are converting as well, right? Let's look at another channel, skeleton story videos. So if you look at this channel right here, same thing. You see how they have only a few videos. This channel is still growing, 20,000 views. But they're getting there. You see, already they're making subscribers. Brand new channel, 8 videos, and already they're getting subscribers. One video already has 20,000 views, right? So a lot of channels like this. I can show you various different channels like this, but I just wanted to give you an example so that you can see. So I created a video inside VideoExpress, and I'm going to show you that video. Let's look at that.
Rome never fell. It conquered everything. Egypt resisted for 3 days. The sea could not stop us. Every kingdom eventually bowed. One world, one empire. Humanity disappeared, but Rome survived. The world feared death. We mastered it. We conquered the world and had nobody left to rule.
You see that video, right? I had a lot of fun creating that video. Why did I create that video? You check this channel, right, that I just showed you, that skeleton video. You see how there's an emperor here and they created a similar style of video. I got inspiration from this video, how a skeleton traveled back to ancient Rome. So I got an inspiration from that video, and I asked ChatGPT to give me a similar topic. I want to create it with skeleton as the main character, right? So I pasted those prompts into VideoExpress and it created that video. So I'm just trying to find the clips right here. We created so many different styles of videos. You see realistic style videos here, all different styles of videos. When I scroll down, you can see animal style videos here with a chimp. I'm just trying to find that specific video that I created so I can show you those examples right within the app, right? While I'm scrolling down, you can see all the different styles of videos we created here, which can be realistic style, which can be animated style. You see this girl video that I showed you, the Disney character. These are the clips right here where we created it with a prompt. You see this? This video I'm talking about.
Every night, she climbed the mountain for one reason.
Right? All that entire video, all the scenes were generated inside VideoExpress with consistent character, right? So now you can go ahead and create a similar style of video. Now let me find that skeleton video if I can scroll that far so I can show you. Yeah, I found it. You see that video, that skeleton video that we just watched? Look at all the scenes are generated inside VideoExpress. I just wanted to show it to you here so you understand that everything we show here as examples has been created inside VideoExpress. You see all the scenes here with the skeleton, they all have been made inside VideoExpress. See that, right? So literally every single scene you see in this video was created inside VideoExpress. So this video is what I'm talking about.
Rome never fell. It conquered everything.
Isn't that beautiful? Now, Ali made a different style of video. He got inspired by some other video online, which is trending right now. Let me just play you a few seconds of that video so you can see that.
One day, I'll be a hero. How hard can it be? Ah! Ah!
You see that, right? You can create different funny style videos. You can create historic style videos. You can create realistic animation style videos. There's so many different styles of videos you can create, right? Like literally last week in the training, we showed you how to create like those whiteboard style videos, right? You see here is a Ghibli style video we created. So many different styles of videos. Everything can be done inside VideoExpress. You see that? Perfect. Now that we have seen the YouTube channels, we have seen that the videos have been created inside VideoExpress. We have seen how you can create consistent characters across scenes. We have seen how the voice can be consistent in every scene. I've shown you various different examples. Now tell me in the chat box, who's interested in learning step kind of videos? Let me get a yes in the chat box if you're liking what you're seeing right now. And you want to learn how to create these kind of videos step by step. We're going to go into the app. We're going to show you the prompts that we used. We're going to show you how you can replicate and create these kind of beautiful animated high-end, high-budget videos and publish it to YouTube right away. Okay, let me get a yes in the chat box right now. And I'm going to pass it on to Ali right here, who's with me. He's going to take you through the entire process. I'm going to keep checking your questions, by the way, and I'm going to come back and answer some of them in the middle of the webinar. So Ali is going to take over right now and show you step by step the entire process on how to create Ghibli style videos, animation, Pixar style videos, skeleton style videos, and all that. Okay. So Ali, are you here? Let's do this.
Okay. So. All right, welcome everybody. What we'll do, we'll just change the screens across. There we go, to the stage. So welcome everybody. Okay, so I think Sid has kind of teased everyone with some of these videos. So I guess the next part is everybody says, look, it's nice showing us these examples, but can we actually see the workflow? How do you actually create these? Otherwise, that's why it was important for Sid to show you within the media assets all of these clips, so you can actually see within the media library. Let me just open that up here. So you can see these are all created using the platform itself, not just being created from another app. These are all done within the platform itself. So let's start with the first video. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to share something in the comments section. Okay, so welcome everybody. Let me put this in the comment section. So this is going to be the document. And this document is going to help explain, allow you to follow and actually see how these videos were created and the workflow behind them. Okay, so in the chat box, you should have a link that will take you directly here to this document. Also, this will be added at the end of this session in the YouTube description field. So don't worry about that, it will be added. So the very first example you'll see here, okay, if I just move this down, is we're going to focus on quite a few examples, but some of the key examples I'll show you because they're very popular, trending hugely. We've got the 3D Pixar style video. Okay, so I'm going to play that right now for you, so you get a bit of a gist of it, and then we'll walk through the steps on how this was created. So, okay, so here's the video now. So if you're going to watch this video, as you're going to do, number one, this video was constructed, first of all, when you see this video, I just always want you to imagine every time we're creating these videos, the workflow, it's like the recipe for this is always going to be the same. So the foundations will always be the same, but it's about what style that you're trying to create. What is the content the variables within the recipe. So if you want to spice things up, you can. But remember the structure, the foundations are always going to be the same, where when you're creating the story, we're going to have our main character. With our main character, we call it the main image prompt. It's just a fancy word of saying, we're asking ChatGPT or even VideoExpress, hey, I want to create this character, give me the breakdown of this character. So with ChatGPT, which I'll come to, everything was created using the assistance of ChatGPT. And you can see, look, there is, I've literally gone through this and created all different types of videos. Let's see, I need Disney character. Let's just go with the dream, okay? And this should bring us straight directly to what we're seeing now, just a complete breakdown. Okay, so I went step by step. So with this one here, look at this. The character was made here. That's it. All I'm going to ask ChatGPT is create me the prompts, the scenes, The scenes, again, is how many scenes you want to create. Do you want to create 1 scene or 5 scenes or 10 scenes and create a longer video? You can decide how long you want it to be. So you can see those images were constructed. And I've put those prompts there. So, hey, go experiment, and you can create these later on. So as we go through, you're going to see scene number 1. And then as we go down, I've put this example. Now, you may be wondering why have I put this example, because one thing that pops up, sometimes it's nice to see how the input will be, but I'm going to show you also. But with this, you'll see, look, in the image prompt is, once we create our character, you can see we use consistent character, which I'm going to show you, but this will just be a visual guide for you. But some of the key things I want to show you, when you go to the advanced mode tab here, one thing that you're going to see, you can actually then adjust the manual length. But see this tab here, automatically enhance my video prompt, will allow VideoExpress to actually improve upon the video. Okay, so as you go through these, this is basically the whole breakdown, the genetic makeup of the entire video. So I'm going to play that right now for you, and then we're going to go through this with a fine tooth, going step by step, so you can actually follow along. And at the end of this, you should have the foundations of actually going out there and recreating exactly what you're seeing on the screen right now. Okay, so let me play that video for you right now. And some of the questions I will address, very good questions, such as how do you keep the audio consistent? Because that's a very very important question, which we'll come into, and maybe some levels of animation. Okay, so let me play that for you right now.
I wish I could fly.
I think I've got it!
One more try.
I'm flying!
Anything is possible if you keep trying.
Okay, so key things I wanted to demonstrate in that video. Number 1, audio. Okay, we've got audio, we've got sound effects, and some of you with very sharp ears are going to hear probably a music theme in the background. Another thing that was these videos were specifically created with the different dynamic cinematic shots of the camera. So I don't know if you saw that. There were different levels of animation, because I wanted to demonstrate that you can because obviously VideoExpress has come very far away now. It's at 3.0, it's the brand new update. So one thing that we always got feedback was, can we kind of have more levels of control when it comes to how the camera moves and all of this stuff, right? So you'll see there's very dramatic high-level shots where you can actually try to control more of the framing of the shots and the angles to give it that more cinematic feel. That it's a high-level production. That's the key thing. Nobody here watching this is going to doubt that whatsoever, okay? And I can see by a lot of the comments that everybody loved it. But, okay, so on the screen, right now, just down below, you will see we have six scenes. Now, you don't have to have 6 scenes. You can have more than 6 scenes, okay? And to be honest, you can make as many scenes as you want, and you can keep patching them up and make, a very long length video. It's up to you. Now, the second thing here is actually soundtrack. Now, you don't have to add this. Now, the good thing with VideoExpress is if you instruct it in the process when you create with the AI. So if I go to any one of them and I go to not properties. Okay, so if I go and let's go find one, let me kind of show you. So if I go to create, for example, now this is a key here, right? So if I come to my document and let's see what I've got here. Okay, I go to number 1. This is the image scene prompt. We're going to copy this, right? We're going to come back here, image prompt. Now, before we start creating this, our key thing is that we need to select our main character image, consistent character. So what you can do is completely up to you. So we can remove that. You can use ChatGPT to do this, or alternatively, simply come here, take your prompt like so, and copy it, come across here, paste it. Now you have your prompt here. So ChatGPT will give you this, a VideoExpress you can test out as well. You've got the ability, you can enhance the image prompt or use as is. So there's nothing stopping you from using both and seeing which version you like. Okay, remember, you can create as many images as you like. Now, another key thing is, depending on the types of devices that you want to create this for, you can either create this for, YouTube, or as you saw for Reels and Instagram, etc. Just make sure you always select, whether you want a 9:16 vertical or landscape. Okay, these are the other key things. So depending on what device you want to do this for, you can actually just switch between both. Now, here we got one character. Now, if I check my character here and I compare that, you can see white background. Okay, you see how that's completely changed. Okay, so what I can do, I can come back and I can make another version. And I can paste that, but this time I'm not going to enhance it. I'm going to create image. So now we can actually flick between both and see which one we want. If I went to ChatGPT, you can see it's made a different level of image. Also, many of you will have access to Artistly. You can also test Artistly as well, because it has direct integration with VideoExpress, so you can actually bring in that across. So here we have a new character here. Well, I'm going to stick with this chap here, because it's much cleaner. Now, once I've got my image, this is a key thing now. Okay, I've got my image. Okay, yep, nice Pixar style image. Everyone following? I want to select this little tab. Can everybody see that? Just above his head, there's going to be two. You can see one was the magnifying glass. To the right, it's going to have that little floppy disk, meaning you save. Once you save this image, guess what? It will save directly into VideoExpress. And to show you, as I scroll down, you will see your image has been saved in your media library in the category My AI Images. So if I close this, to show you, if I go to My Media Library, My AI Images, that has now been automatically saved. So you can use this anytime you want now. Now what I do, now I can start working through my workflow document. Okay, we can start now actually going through the document. Also, another key thing, if you are using ChatGPT, when you create the image, as you've seen it in the document, I put the prompt in there and it says now create the backshot. So with ChatGPT, I just look, you can see it directly, now create the back, and it's created a back version. Now, the reason sometimes we do this is for continuity. So depending on the character, it helps the AI to fill in the gap. So if you've got a character that's dynamically moving, etc., or doing some kind of rotation with the camera, guess what? It's much easier for the AI to model the entire subject, because when we come back to VideoExpress and we go to create with AI, as many of you have seen it, when we select use consistent character, it's going to give you two options. You don't have to use them. You can use front facing. That's not a problem. AI will still fill in the blanks for you in terms of the back. You'll construct it. It's not an issue. But if you want a little bit more of, if you just want to be a little bit more sharp and try to not allow AI to guess and just have it perfect, then yes, you can add those two reference images. So one reference image would be, okay, if we have that young boy there, we would just simply add it. Okay, or if I was using my ones that I created, as in the example, I would scroll down, look, we've got the front, and then we would come back and I would have the back of him as well. Can you see that? Can you see we have those nice now two images? But for the purpose of this demonstration, I'm going to go with the image that was created here, so you can actually follow along and see this was created live, or as you're on this call. Okay, so I'm going to select this gentleman here, or this young lad, and now a couple of things now we need to look at. The image prompt. Yes, we need to go get our image prompt for scene number 1. So we're going to select this. And remember, as I'm going through this entire model, this whole foundation, as we're going through this workflow, will be applicable to all the genres, all the styles. All you have to do is then when you go to ChatGPT, as I'll show you later on, is you can ask it, hey, I want to try this style, or maybe make this story, or you take the feedback, you do the research and say, I want to kind of make more an entertainment or training, this, whatever particular style of video you want to create. It will then enable you to create those scenes in such a way, not only have you got the image scene prompts, but it will give you the video action prompts and also the audio, the speech, if you require it. That's it. Very simple, very straightforward. So with this image prompt, I come and I paste. Okay, I've taken that image prompt. You can see young boy inventor, etc. Now it's going to ask me for the image type. Now, because we want a 3D Pixar style type video, we want to select 3D. Okay, and remember, as you're going through this document, you will see there are actually different styles as well, and it will be indicated by the top. Okay, whether it's human, 2D, cinematic, etc. So that will just allow you to kind of follow along. Now, once I've selected 3D, that's fine. Now it's asking me for the image and audio prompt. Now with this, I now come back to my document, and we follow along. Next, here we can see we've got the video action prompt and audio prompt. Now, believe it or not, you can actually simply copy all of this, okay, and paste it directly. So let me show you how that looks. There we go. Look at that. So you've got the video action prompt and the audio prompt. Okay, that, I mean, you could, if you want, you can tweak it, whatever you want, but as long as it gives you the results, hey, AI is not stupid. It does understand what you require, okay? So once I've done that, now you've got a couple of options. What I found, you don't have to do this. If I automatically enhance my image prompt, sometimes I get a much better output, a much better image, or I can untick this and I can use those 2 examples, okay, and see which one comes out better. But what you will see this initial prompt that we had from our document, it'll expand it and it'll fill in the blanks and it'll give it more context, okay? It'll be more descriptive in this prompt. It will expand upon your prompt and it'll refine it, to be honest. It makes it much better. It can actually improve it, but you don't have to go for it. However, in this occasion, I am going to go with that one, okay? So once I've done that, I'm going to go create image, okay? Once I've created the image, it's going to load. Even though we filled in the video and that audio prompt, we're not doing it just yet because that's another step to create the video. First, we need to see what our image is going to look like. So we're going to allow this to load, okay? Remember, we're online as well, so with all this bandwidth and stuff, things may not be as fast as we expect. So one key thing that you will see, if you're not using a consistent character, you'll get 1 image. But if you're going to use a consistent character or reference image, you'll always get 2 examples to choose from. Again, this is a great time saver and just makes your workflow more efficient instead of, making multiple examples. So in this one, you can see we've got 2 examples. One's got multiple, but we don't want that. What I can do now, let me show you what I meant by this. So if I go to my image scene prompt, so I've got one expanded one. This was the enhanced prompt. If I go to the traditional one and I create, now I can test which one looks better. And what you can do, you don't have to do this, but you can actually create the video. You can go ahead and then create a video based on the natural image or the enhanced one by AI. So you can have multiple versions and you can see which video looks the best. So you can render multiple videos and see which one looks the best, essentially. So here we have, check this out now. Look at the difference, okay? So the AI one looks nice, nothing wrong with that. But look at our one. We've got that young boy there. You can see him there. Look at that. And he's over the edge. So we want to kind of match what's in the description, isn't it? Which one is going to look the best? So this one, and I would say this one very similar. The only difference, I guess, is going to be the buildings, the network in the back. And this one he's overlooking, but he's looking. So, it's a tricky one. But remember, other things that you need to observe is really good, right? Is when you're looking at your image, here we can see birds. So these are going to be animated. Okay, little things like this will be animated when you see it. And we have that one here as well. This is going to definitely be animated. It just looks nice. So what you can do, sometimes when you're looking at the image, you can take it over, you can copy and paste it into AI and say, hey, make me a nice video action prompt based on this image. Whether I want maybe some fog coming or maybe the clouds moving, the sun is shining or setting, raising, the birds flying, etc., etc. So you can really test it and you can tweak things around. Now, with the video action prompt, I've got aerial, drone style, blah, 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 all of that stuff, and the audio prompt. Now, with this one, when we go down, I'm going to go to the advanced mode. Okay, once I do that, I've got the manual length, so I can adjust it 5 seconds to 10 seconds. So you can imagine multiple clips. You can really get videos as long as you want. So whatever type of training, maybe series videos, or even making mini movies or educational videos, children videos, adult stuff, whatever you want, it's possible. Okay, with that unlimited capability. Now, once we've done that, a good rule of thumb is, Sid also mentioned this, that you can create the video. Okay, now we can go ahead and create the video on that. Now, once I've created one video, you can also select the automatically enhance my video prompt. What that will do is, just like the image prompt, the AI will take my basic prompt and it'll enhance it further. So what this means is, you're now going to have 2 different videos, or 2 videos. One's going to be the basic prompt, one's going to be the AI enhanced prompt. So what that allows you to do is have choice. And from the choice, you can see which one is going to be a much better production. And you can actually pick and choose which one you want to add into your scene. It's completely up to you. Now, I haven't forgotten how to get consistent audio yet, and I'm going to show you that as we build this out. So don't worry, it's there, it's coming. but I want to create these first. So now what we want to do, we don't want to close this now. Now we need to speed up the process, as you're probably going to be familiar. Now I spent a bit of time explaining this. The reason being because now I can actually go through this as quickly as possible, meaning you'll get the gist of it. Okay. So now I go to the second section. We go to scene number 2. We take our image prompt, copy, and we paste it here. Check this out. Okay, now it's in there. We can enhance that prompt and we create the image. While that's creating, we can go back to our document and we take our video action prompt like so, and our speech. Okay, so all included. So we've got the video action prompt and our audio prompt and the speech. So there's 3 layers to this. Now you don't have to have speech. It's completely up to you. You can even have narrations and things like this. But if you just want a silent video, you can do. But this one does include speech. So we've got video action prompt, we've got audio, sound effects, maybe ambience, music, and then we have some level of speech. Remember, the speech or the words of the speech must be in correlation to the length of your video. So say, for example, if you've got, if I'm going to put my video here, for example, let me just put this prompt in, right? Okay, so just make sure I've got the right one. Where's it gone? There we go. Okay, so I've got this here. So if I go here, manual video length, okay. If I've got 5 seconds assigned, I need to make sure my speech is going to be 5 seconds or less, and vice versa if I have it for 10 seconds. Because what you'll find if you're trying to make longer length speeches or audio, obviously it's VideoExpress will inform you that, hey, you've gone over, you can't do it. Okay, so just make sure it's within it, but that doesn't stop you from making multiple scenes with longer speech all collectively and then added. So once that's done, now here we have our new versions of images. Okay, so this one looks much better because he's obviously on the desk, like my example, which is great, looks nice, very high quality. Once I select that, I come back here and I can create video. And then also I can make another version where we automatically enhance my video. Okay, as you're following along with me, everybody. Next, same thing. Let's just do this last one here. I come back very quickly and I can create that image. I come back to my document, I get my video action prompt, my audio prompt, and my speech. I copy it, I come back. While that's processing, okay, while that's processing, you'll have to wait, and then you'll be able to enter your video and audio prompt. But in the meantime, you can kind of see in the background here, we have our generation is already done on those. So, excuse me. Okay, so as that's getting rendered right here, we'll come down and we can see these are already set up. Now, narration videos, obviously, if you want a narration type video in the background, you can do so. But then you'll, in order to do that, you'll have to upload your own video. You can use clone voice or text to speech, and that'll be another option only when you select create video. Okay. Now here we have, look at these, some different examples. So let's just go for this example here. So remember, if you're not happy with it, hey, look, you can obviously go and make more examples. That's not a problem. But for this one, for the sake of time, let's go and select create video. And alternatively, I'm going to make another version, create video. And hey, presto. So what we'll do right now, we are going to just go and check these. So go to my AI videos and see they are being rendered. So a couple of them are already done. The others are getting done. So let's look at our versions. So we've got a nice pan, obviously, with the camera effect as it's being raised. We've got the birds. And anything like this, look, even with the clouds, if you want to go back and you want to redesign it and update the video prompt, like if you want the water flow, the waterfall here gushing more, and you want all the spray coming back, there's nothing stopping you from simply selecting redesign and coming back in and asking your ChatGPT, can you enhance this? Can you make sure there's a waterfall that there's going to be some dramatic effect or something like that, or maybe a gushing noise? You can literally tweak anything that you want. Okay, so if you really want to go one step further with your productions, you can. You're not limited in any way, shape, or form. Now, here's the second version that we made, or not me, VideoExpress made. Look at, again, the quality of the images, okay, or the design quality of it. For someone to do this, remember, if you were to hire someone, you probably already know, to get a designer, first to sketch out the artwork, get the designs, and then go to an animate and put all of this together. It costs a lot of money, and I don't need to say that. Go and check yourself. You'll go find how expensive just to put a minute worth of video like this together. So this one definitely looks a lot much better than the first one. However, what I found is what you can do. Let me just do this. So another trick, you don't have to do this, but I've done this in some scenarios. That one was a short video. These are quite short. There we go. Okay. So what you can do, sometimes from these, you can actually merge them. Okay, so where naturally you can find a place where they could, they could cut. So for example, if he's here and I find a little cut point here where he's obviously back on there, maybe just cut it there, delete it and cross it over. Okay. So you can get the best out of both of them. You don't have to, but I found it actually works in some cases, but one scene is more than enough. So once that's done, you can see, yeah, that's part of our script. The next one, we've got our next videos are done, where he's drawing out, he's doing his schematics. And remember, look at the camera. We can control, well, we can, obviously, AI can control all that, the way that how it dynamically moves in, it's zoomed into his hand, even these hands, look at his fingers. Pay attention to his fingers, right? His nails, that level of detail, even with a pencil, right? He's got the right level of fingers, which is good, and a thumb. How it will zoom in dramatically, come out. That's what you would expect. Okay, and let's look at the other version. Do you see the shot? Okay, that's much better. So now we've got our other clips. So can you see, once we're happy with our clips, we simply just drag it like so and put it onto our timeline. That's all you have to do. Now, we've got these other clips. I'll add those, and then we're going to look at how you can have that consistent audio, okay? So here we have this one now. Okay. Remember, sometimes if you need to get them better and have them work, then you can obviously redesign. That's not a problem. Okay, they're good. Okay. Again, when you're happy with it, simply drag and drop. Now, this is the fun part, okay? This is what everybody's waiting for. How do you get that consistent audio? So there's a couple of ways of doing this is, say, for example, sometimes if you don't have that consistent audio throughout, what you can do, let's just say, theoretically, each clip might have a variation of a different audio. First, decide which audio that you like or the voice that you like, okay? So anyone could be different. All you simply have to do is select the media file, whether it's on the timeline or within the media library, any one of them. You simply right click, and can you see where it says save audio? That's all you have to do. So depending which one you like, even here, if I'm on the timeline, depending which audio that I want to use consistently throughout, I simply select it. Let's say the first one, I simply select save audio. And then for this one, just, obviously got to title it so you know which ones it's from. Let's just say it's the plane. Oh, boy who never gives up. Never, I don't know. Okay, never give up. 3D style. Okay, voice mail. Okay, that's it. Save it. Now this will be saved into your media library. Even though you don't need to go there, I'm just letting you know, VideoExpress will automatically save you a copy of that voice. Now, how do you now assign it to all of the other media clips on your timeline? So we have the main consistent audio that we want, all right, saved. That was the very first one. Now, see the second clip, or all the clips, whatever clips you have in the timeline, simply right-click, and can you see where it says voice changer, okay? And even on the clips here, you'll see anywhere, you'll see, look, voice changer. Okay, on the second one, I'm just simply select voice changer, and here we have our source media. Okay, so it's already got assigned a voice in there. I go to choose sample audio, and we go to my AI audio, because that's where VideoExpress saves that sample that we saved. And check this out. Never give up. Can you see the very first one? Never give up 3D style. That's exactly what we just done now. So we choose, and now it's been assigned. We can play it, we can check, and we apply. And you'll see it loading. Please wait. Media on the timeline has been successfully replaced. Okay. Okay, so now we have that consistency in the audio. So I'll do that one more time. So once we saved it, you save the audio that you desire. And then, depending on the timelines, obviously you want that consistency. You just right click because we haven't done the second audio. We go to voice changer, choose sample audio, and then we go to my AI audio because that's where it was saved. Okay. Never give up. Yeah. Okay. Choose and apply. And that's it. Oh, and remember, if you there is a tutorial on this, and I've got this up. Okay, so if you go to the tutorials page, you'll see this here: voice change it and save audio. So whether you're watching this now, because I know sometimes when you're on a session, sometimes you do forget, so you have to rewind and watch it. But there is a copy of a tutorial on this. As you scroll down, you'll see it'll be the very first one under the brand new section, VideoExpress, voice change and save audio. And look, it's only about just under 5 minutes, and it also walk you through the same steps that we've just done now. Okay, so that's simply it. So just remember, depending on the types of videos I have, like say for example, now we have, say we've got our clips, you know, there's a couple of more clips we could create, but you get the gist of it now. Let's just say we've done those videos, right? Another tip is that if you want to, you don't have to do this, it's optional. Okay, so what I'll do, once we've done this, I will I'll try to get this up to StreamYard so you can hear the audio as well. Okay, so don't panic. What I'll do in the meantime, let me actually let's get this. Okay, so flying plane. Let's just call it flying plane. Save it, and in the meantime, let's just try to export this. Okay. Okay, so once that's done, I'll let that in. We'll let that render anyway. Now, you don't have to do this, but sometimes with the AI, yes, you can. It can create some sound effects, etc., etc. But for me, if I want to create a video like I did with the other ones, I want to add kind of a music track. So sometimes, yes, you can go get royalty-free music tracks, you know, online or etc., etc. But I went to Clone Voice. Okay, within Clone Voice, we got something like there's a section called Create Instrumental or Sound Effects, Music Tracks. So what you can do, you can create like background tracks, you know, something that's engaging or fantasy type music, whether it's depending on the genre. So if I'm creating something cinematic, like a movie type trailer, I want something more upbeat, something that would fit the emotions of the video I'm playing. So you don't have to, but this is something that I did. I came over here and I created, you know, some media tracks. So if I go to my audios, you can see, look, something for the little robot, the one that you saw. We'll see that in a minute. And some of you said, where did that music come from? So yes, with VideoExpress, you can add all the sound effects. You can be specific, but if you want something consistent, that's tailor-made audio for your production, then yeah, 100%. But again, it's completely up to you. If you've got Clone Voice, makes sense. But yeah, you can find places to go get royalty-free tracks. But this just gives you more level of control. Now, coming back now to VideoExpress, once that's done, if I come back here now and we play it, another key thing is, one example I'll show you in a minute. If you come to the first clip, simply select right click, click, and you can do transitions. Okay, if you want that added level of effects transitioning, you'll have a whole array of different transitions. So really, really important, depending on your production. If you want to kind of elevate that quality, then yes, you can have fade, clock, wipe, etc., etc. I've kept it simple. I'll show you that in just a moment, and you can see that once it's done, you'll have a little blue dot, and you can add you know, transitions at the start of the clip, end of the clip. So if you want a nice little natural flow to the next clip or nice pattern interrupt, you can certainly do that. So once I had my audio, I came to my folder here, and you'll see, look, anything is possible. Okay, so this kind of matches this one as well. And I had looked epic motivational trailer, dream of the little robot, etc., etc. So I just simply drag and drop. And this was the key thing. Once I put the audio on there, right, my music track, I right click and I go to properties. And what I would do, I would adjust the audio so it's not too overbearing that goes over the voice. So you have to play it and test it, make sure that, you know, it's all correct. You don't have to, but once you're happy with it, you can. In some sections, you can, if there's speech, if a clip VideoExpress has given you is already high quality with a nice track in there, I would simply come here and I can cut a segment out. Okay, I can cut a segment out and I can delete that, and that's it. Okay, so then it could be that dramatic section there, and that's it. So you can have those little cuts and it's not a problem. But once you've done it, it gives you a nice flow and it gives you a nice dramatic effect to your entire production, which you already saw. So once that's done, let's have now, is everybody with me? And then I'm going to show you another workflow for the next example, because I know time is going. So I just, now you understand the structure, it'll be much more easier for me to run through the next one and then show you the other examples, because I'm very cautious for time for every single one of you. So let me know in the comment section that everybody's fully awake and it kind of makes sense now. And anyone that's not getting notifications about these training videos, make sure, you know, contact support, or if you're watching these from YouTube, just simply hit get notified, the notification bell, so you'll always be notified when these trainings happen. But they every Friday at 1 p.m. Eastern time. Or if you're not aware, then you come in the group, the private inner circle group, and you'll always have updates. And I'll put the link there on the screen on apollo.com/Facebook. Okay, FB, sorry. And there's Sid has joined us. Let's get the mic off.
Hey guys, so I just wanted to answer some questions we've been getting. First thing is about copyright, right? Like, who owns the copyright to the characters generated with the app? So right now with AI generated content, there's no copyright. So literally, there's no copyright. We can't claim the copyright. So every generation with AI, like even if you paste the same prompt, it's different, right? So AI generates its random variation for everybody. So it's kind of unique in your own way. So it's unique to you. So we don't claim the copyright. So you own everything that you create with the app, right? So that's the question there. And one other thing is like how to add transitions between scenes to make it smooth. So Ali, can you show that transitions there?
Yeah, this one, I've already done them. Let me open a new one. Okay, so let's do Ghibli Learning. So when you come to the clip, simply, we've got a couple of choices. You can simply right click here and you'll see from the menu, it will be the fifth one down, transition in, and you've got transition out. So one will allow you to transition into the scene, and there will be another transition when you're leaving the scene. So if I select transition in, you'll see this pop-up will appear, and you'll have a number of different options, how you want that transition to appear. Do you want it to fade in? Do you want it to be like a clock, wiping left, right? You'll have a whole number one. You can go experiment and test them and see which one you like the most or fits your video the best. But for this one, let's select fade. Once you save it, I don't know if you'll be able to see this, if I can zoom in. You'll see just right at the bottom, you see that little blue square there. So when it's rendered, you'll be able to see that transition take effect, but that little blue square is notifying that it's being applied. And also if I do transition out, let's do clock, save, you'll see another square at the end, okay? So that's how you would apply and transition.
Yeah. Transition in means it adds to the start of the clip, try transitions between scenes. So I recommend the fade transition. It's pretty good. So you can use that to make it a little bit smoother. So you just click on the timeline like Ali showed you and transition in or transition out. That's the best way to do it. Okay, so you can add transitions there to make it a little bit smoother. That's one question right there. And one other question that I saw, what's the length of the video that you can create? With the full package, you can create up to 10 minutes video. So with VideoExpress specifically, compared to the other apps, there's no monthly fees or credits. So literally you can use the same video, then you can use the same character and create another 10-minute video that's a 20-minute video. So literally you can create as many videos as you want. right? So the length is literally like whatever length you can create, you want to create, you can create, but at once you can create a video up to 10 minutes long. So somebody mentioned about dissolve transition. Our team is already looking into that. We are already experimenting with more transitions. So I don't know the timeline when it will be available, but we are already looking into that. So that's there. And what other questions did we get?
Yeah, and I guess another thing, if anyone has any suggestions, we have a roadmap. So I think we'll put the link in there. Any suggestions, please feel free just to always put it there, because a lot of the stuff you'll see gives opportunity for everybody to vote as well. And these do get action. The whole team see it and they review it and they see which ones are in there. So there's quite a few you can check out.
Yeah, and one other question was like, how long does each clip that's 10-second long take to generate? The clip should take literally 30 seconds to generate or less most of the time, unless, there is something going on like with high volume or there's some server issue like yesterday for a brief CDN issue with one of our hosting providers. So for like an hour or so, I think we had an issue, but like otherwise 30 seconds or so it takes to generate each clip. So you can literally generate multiple clips at the same time, right? So you can paste prompt 1, prompt 2, prompt 3, prompt 4, prompt 5, and literally by the time you're on the 5th clip or whatever, the first clip is already generated. So for me personally, like just that 1 minute video, I was able to generate within like, once you get the prompts inside ChatGPT, it's kind of simple and easy and straightforward, right? You can just create it as a series and you can keep the window open. Like when you say create with prompt and when you go to paste your prompt, you can just keep the window open and it will create different scenes. Scene by scene, it will just click on create video and it will start creating videos one by one. So you don't have to do anything, just paste the prompt and click create video and all your videos will be created in the background. So there's nothing to worry about. And by the way, the most important thing right here that I want you to notice is if, let's say you don't like a clip, right? Even if you don't like a clip, if you're using Runway ML, if you're using one of the Google VO, if you're using like, Grok or whatever to create your videos, right? Let's say the video, it generates random clips, right? Like it has its own imagination. When you paste a prompt, every time you click create a video, it creates a slightly different variation. So let's say you're using Grok, VO, or Runway ML, or one of the other apps, right? Even if you don't like the video, you have to pay for the credits. There's no saying or no emailing anybody. No, you can't contact anybody saying, oh, I created a clip and the character was not good. The character was blurry or the background didn't come out okay or the colors were messed up or anything like that. Doesn't matter. With all the other apps out there in the market, you have to pay those credits. So if you're paying a monthly fees and you're getting like, let's say 50 credits per month or something, let's say you can create up to 50 clips like with these other apps, right? So even if you don't like the clip, they're going to charge you credits. So just to create a 1 minute video, you will have to go through 30 or 40 clips just to create that one video until you get the right output. With VideoExpress, that's not the problem, right? You can create as many clips as you want. So you have flexibility to get the best video, just like to your specifications. You can experiment with different styles and create different clips, change your prompts the way you like it. And Ali, can you show them the redesign? Yeah, I was getting to that. So the best part about this, right? Let's say you don't like a clip. You can go back into the library. Just show Ali, show step by step how you did that.
So we go to the media library. Once you select the media library, you'll have something called My AI Video. So everything that gets generated would always automatically come here as a default folder. Once you select it, you can see with the scroller, you'll see all of your videos that you created. So depending if you created, like if we're creating the storyboard now, as we were doing, you'll see these are the clips. So I've always created two to have two different versions as mentioned. So when I right click now and I come down, there will be a whole different number of options. And there it will ask you, do you want to redesign it? Okay, so when I go and select redesign, you'll see it'll bring up everything that we've already done with this video without me having to manually enter it. So say, for example, if I wanted to, now I've watched it, I'm like, you know what? I need a bit more animations. Maybe I need less birds in there. So I've got an option. I can tweak the image prompt. I can copy and paste this, put it in ChatGPT, tweak it. If I want more video or more dynamic camera pans, if I want maybe a different audio to be spoken, I can make those adjustments. I don't have to, but if I can ask ChatGPT to do it and take the headache away from me. That's it. So you can keep tweaking, refining, and testing it. So if I want to change the speech, for example, I wish I could jump up and down, right? And like Sid mentioned, sometimes what happens, you can create the video, enhance it. If I do 3 of them, none of them will be the same. There will always be a different variation, and I can see which one I like the best.
Yeah, so literally by using the redesign feature, this was one of the most requested features by our customers. So we made that available to you. So if you don't like any clip that was generated, you can literally click the redesign feature and it's going to redesign it to your specifications. And you can change the prompt any way you like to modify that video. So that's the best thing about VideoExpress, right? Grok, Google VO, and all that, you always have to worry about credit. Trust me, before VideoExpress, I was experimenting with Google VO, and it's so difficult to get consistency, even with Grok right now, right? If you go in and paste, let's say you got a script, scene-by-scene prompts for the script, right? I challenge you right now. Grok gives you like free credits every day that you can use. I challenge you right now, take the same scene-by-scene prompts, paste it into Grok, and I'm telling you, you're not going to get the consistency of the character in every scene. You're going to see one character in scene 1, then the other character in scene 2. You're going to get one voice in scene 1 and the other voice in scene 2. There's not going to be any consistency. I challenge you to do that. Go do that right now in Grok, and you'll see the difference. We have thought about it in VideoExpress, so people like you and me can go and create videos faster, right? So that's our ultimate goal. And every week when you come in here, we take feedback from our customers. So there's someone in the chat just replying to your questions. They note down all your suggestions, and then they give it to our development team so they can create videos. Okay, so there's actually no unlimited. There is a limit to the amount of videos. There's 6,000 AI videos that you can generate per month. That's a fair use limit, by the way. And with these kind of AI apps, video generation, every time you generate a video, it costs us money because we have to run AI servers. We have to run GPUs. We have to run all that. So what it is there's a fair use limit, and 99.9% of the people fair use limit in place, because I'll tell you why. Because we have a problem with a lot of bots. Just 1 year ago, we had no fair use limit for users. And people were coming in, I don't know, these were bots or like, I don't know, automated systems or something. They were generating literally thousands of videos and slowing down the entire system for the users, right? And it was hurting our servers. It was hosting our existing users. That's why there's a fair use limit in place. But from our tests, there's 99.9% of the users will never hit that limit that we have. The fair use limit is to discourage bots, or immediately, if somebody's sharing their account with like 10 people, let's say, they're illegally selling, like their bots, like, you know, they have automated systems in place. They'll generate some 1,000 clips for whatever reason. I don't know why. It's to discourage those kind of activity and make it smooth for all the users. Now, if you see Ali just click the create video button, right? And you see already the videos have been generated. 2 out of 3 videos have already been generated. So literally while I was talking in the last 20 seconds, the videos have already been generated. All the 3 videos, by the way. So you see how fast the video generation was. So it's as simple as that. And Ali will show you how different each clip is. And each clip uses the same prompt, but you'll see the output is different for all the 3 videos.
See, this one, I took that prompt and I went to ChatGPT and I said, you know, change the prompt, isn't it? Here, look. So when we went to redesign, I get the entire prompt, and look at the difference with this clip now. We wanted the camera to be more dramatic. Look at the way how it goes around now. And this would have been the original here. Not bad, but compared to the new version with the more dramatic camera angles. Oof. So which one do you go for? The more updated one or the one before? So you can see these little tweaks. You're not happy, you can come back, refine it, and get them improved. It's like it's on a gimbal.
Yeah, and somebody mentioned, like, the sound it produces. Sometimes it's just right. Like I told you, it's randomized. Like every time you paste a prompt, it thinks on its own and it generates, right? So the more details you give in your prompt, the better the video. Sometimes what I do is I write only the dialogue with lip sync, no sound effects, no music. You can mention that in the prompt, and it's not going to put any background music. It's not going to put any sound effects. It's only going to put the dialogue, right? Which is super crystal clear, and it will lip sync with the character. So you can do those kind of things in the prompt. And when you give that instruction in the prompt, it makes it better. So make sure you play around with the prompts a little bit so it gives you the best output possible. So Ali, you can move on to the next section, I guess.
It's a very good point. See what Sid just said. If you want prompts without music or just sound effects, last week's training, if you go to that video, you'll see there's a document, workflow document that gives you the prompts there. So if anybody wants that. Okay, so what I'll do, let's jump to the next one. And before I do, I'll just play the clip. So this clip that we just rendered here, I'm just going to show you playing it here.
I think I've got it.
Okay, so you can see that, you can add those subtle sound effects, etc., etc. Okay, let's play the skeleton one. I think we've done clay motion. You've kind of seen this one. It'll be the same setup. I'll play this very quickly.
One day, I'll reach that star.
I know how to do it.
Sometimes the impossible is just the beginning.
So remember, that's just 1 minute and 20 seconds. That's nothing. You got the capability of making, very long length videos or series of videos, completely up to you. So here you'll see, you'll have all the prompts. You can go through this later as well. You'll have all the breakdown. It's the same methodology. We create the first. We're going to create the image of the character. Okay, you can have ChatGPT do this. You can have VideoExpress do this. You save it, and then all you're simply going to do is go through image scene, and then video action prompt, audio prompt, and speech. I mean, you can take any of these. You can go alter them, adjust them, and go create examples based off this. Okay, once that was done, we have the next one. I thought to spice things up, we can have a bit of a more superhero theme. Okay, so you can make human realistic cinematic type videos as well.
Every city needs a guardian. And every guardian faces a choice.
Run!
This ends tonight.
Okay, so these examples, remember this. I mean, it takes just a little bit amount of time, okay, and a bit of creativity. And remember, ChatGPT essentially is creating all the scripts for you. all you'll simply do is spending time copying and pasting, and then you're just putting those items together. That's all you have to do. So see the superhero one. I mean, even ChatGPT, if you want to put your own face in there, become your own character, you can, which I've done that in that example. And then you have all the prompts. So you will see time and time again, the whole structure, all the recipes the same. Okay, you have everything that's going to be very, very similar. And then we've got the skeleton video, so different type of style of video. Let's look at our skeleton friend now.
One day, I'll be a hero.
How hard can it be? Ah! Ah! That wasn't flying.
Now we're talking.
I think it worked. Every hero starts somewhere.
Every hero starts somewhere.
Now, sometimes you might be thinking, as we're adults here, that these videos are so dumb, but they're so funny, they're entertaining. As weird as it sounds, don't dismiss them, because they're quite entertaining and they take no effort at all. So you can go in there, you can take these and just create series on them. You can make like mascots and these entertaining channels just based off of that. Okay, and then we've got obviously seen the secret train one. Let's have a look. Got that there because this one was a pretty interesting one. But yes, so right, this one I wanted to show you live on the call. I thought this was a very good example, right? We got this one and we had another one. That's the main one, actually. That's the main one. I thought this was a really good example, so I want to show you this. So let's start with new. Let's not save that. Okay, now with this one is, so as you go through this, we have the female. This is going to be Ghibli style 2D. Okay, and as you see, it will be the same process. I wanted to show you some couple of versions. This ultimately is called The Secret Train in the Snow. So that's the gist of it. You can see it's themed. It's a type of popular, something a bit different. It's going to be more themed, wintry type edition. But it's a secret train for, I guess different age groups. Just depends. So you determine that. Now this one, I had two versions, and check these out. They came out really, really nice. Okay, so once we're happy with that, we just simply copy and paste on our timeline, and we've got two versions of the train coming. So this was scene number 2. Check this out. Look how the camera follows her onto the train. Like there's actually a real production crew there. Okay. And once I'm happy with that, let me just double check if that's the right one. Yeah. There's another one, but the train closes the door. Okay. So I put that there. Now, again, just to kind of clarify with this one. So we have two scenes now. I want to show you this. So we got the journey. The train is traveling through the clouds. It's going to be the same process. We have our character. We come to create with AI, create video from prompt. I go to use consistent character. I select reference photo. So at this stage, you'll have your reference photo, and we're looking for the female. The female, believe it or not, she will be in the other folder of my AI images, because this character was created using VideoExpress itself. So I just want to demonstrate that you can use characters obviously created with the VideoExpress. It will do it for you as well and do a very brilliant job. Now for this one, she's going to be, just to double check, 2D. So it'll be indicated here. Yep, 2D, fine. Okay, so now we've got her there. We can enhance the image. Let's go for enhancement, create the image. We come back, scene number 3, and we're going to get to our video action prompt and speech. Remember, if you're, you can use this as a foundation, as the main core recipe, but there's nothing stopping you from copying all of this, putting into ChatGPT and say, hey, can you change this story to this kind of style, or can you improve the story or change it to a different story, blah, 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 keeping the same structure, whether it's the image scene prompt, video action prompt, audio prompt, speech. Do you want music in there, or don't you want music? Do you want sound effects in there? Don't you want sound effects, or you want no audio? Okay, once that's done, yeah, we've got that copy. We bring it across and we paste in the video audio prompt, and we've got a couple of different images. So we've got one here, she's in there with some clouds with her. So I want to see which one looks better. And I think this one is more spacious. It looks more like she's on a train. I'm happy with that. I go through the advanced mode. I want as long as possible. And what we're going to do is create video. Okay, I'm going to take that off and make two versions. And then in the meantime, I come back. So everybody knows by now the flow of doing this. And I'm just going to replace that. Let's get that created. In the meantime, I come back. I take my next prompt. And we are waiting for that to render. Now, this video I'm going to play. So while this is loading, this video I want to play, and I'm going to explain. All right, before you watch it, I'll explain so you kind of get the gist of it. So whether it's any type of style of videos that you want to create, this is a cool thing. They don't just need to be entertaining. They can be educational. So you can use these characters to educate, for example, or call it edutainment. Entertainment and education combined together. So whether it's a skeleton, whether it's a superhero, whether it's cinematic, 2D, 3D, Pixar, human style, it doesn't matter. You can create these videos also to educate. So one example I'll play for you now. She's going to be counting 1 to 10, not only in a normal voice, but also singing. So you can have the characters sing. Okay, or if they want to do alphabets, and also there's a segment which is explaining, the benefits of the sun. So it's a short clip, but you can remember, they were just an example of 3 clips, but if you create more clips, it could be counting 1 to 10, then 10 to 20, different age groups or different educations. It could be science, education, it could be plumbing, whatever profession. You can also use these videos for educational purposes, even for business owners. I mean, it's such an open-ended capabilities you can use this for. So let me play that for you right now.
Did you know the sun is one of the most important things for life on Earth? It gives us light, warmth, and energy. Happy edutational. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Now, another thing I want to explain, that when she's counting, because remember, she's counting to 10, so I have 10 seconds, so I have to speed it up, right? I couldn't get more in there. But if you make a variety of different clips 10 seconds long, you can have her counting 1, 2, 3. You can say like 1 cow or 1 sheep or 2 rabbits, 3 turtles. And you can have that visual representation of those animals also in the scene as she's counting. So you can have objects to represent the numbers. So if it's a numbered song, for example, you can have those, 3 wild ducks or 4 cats, you get the gist of it. So you can have the representation in an object or an animal, anything you want to represent the number she's singing along. So just imagine for children's series, kids, or even adults, I think we're going to experiment with more capabilities, but you could just imagine the training you can do for this around it all and build your own channels with the content doing this. So those are some examples. So you get the gist of it, that you can not only have them speaking, if you want, you can instruct them to sing as well. And remember, now you know also how to save the voice, and you can have that adjusted to have that consistent level of voice also. So now we've got this one. Let's just have a double check. Okay, here's a guardrail. Looks a bit more safe. This one is giving me anxiety because she might fall off the edge. So I'm not going to go for that one. And then we're going to create video and enhance. And one key thing, as we're doing this, you can see, look, these videos are already getting rendered. So that was another good demonstration. Someone did ask how long did they take. You can see, look, these videos are getting churned out as well. So here we have a couple of versions. Let's play them. Well, that's a nice little, look at that. Not bad. It's the train in the magical lands. I mean, just for, this level of video in such a, like, how do we explain it without, I don't want to blow our own trumpet, but to create such a significant video of this quality within such a short space of time. But remember, I'm not even the copywriter. You can even instruct ChatGPT to create these stories or storytelling videos in a very high level, persuasive way where you have psychology involved. So just imagine where it's, just imagine the capabilities of having these psychological videos of storytelling to grip the audience, bring them in, and tell such an emotional, thought-provoking story that it gets your audience so engaged and so emotional that they're always coming back for more, right? So you can, by using AI, we can use it, on a deeper level to just creating video content. We have to be smart about it. Like Sid mentioned, it's just not a case of looking at a video. How do you improve upon what's already working and make it where it's unforgettable to the audience, where they keep coming back? And that's how you're going to grow your channel, because nobody wants to watch the same thing again and again. But if you do something from a different angle and you've hit different points of emotion and stuff, people are going to think, wow, that was different. I'm going to remember that. Whether it makes you cry, makes you angry, it gets you talking, it gets you feeling, right? So we want to be a bit smart with how we use the technology that we have, because wield it properly, and it will do you well. So I know somebody said it is a lot to take in, but you have the you can watch this video and you can go back and go at your own pace. So this is the second version that we created. Okay, one's the clouds. I like this one here because this is more dramatic with the train. It's part of the story. Okay, and you can see the train tracks. So I prefer this one. I'm happy with it. I come and I slide it down, and we've got a couple of versions to check. And look, they're already getting produced. I mean, it's not taking no time at all. Again, look at the quality of the graphic, the design, the animations, the whole environment. How it's so fine-tuned, and the vibrancy of the colors in the background. I don't need to say. I think you can see it already, even though it's coming through a screen, getting broadcast through another screen. All right. Check this one. Okay, that's a really nice one as well. A nice little dramatic turn at the end. Okay, so both of them look good. So this is where it can get frustrating, because sometimes you have some really good clips to choose from. So I'm thinking, let's just put this on there, right? And that's it. Let's just say these are our clips. Yes, we might have a couple of more. You know what? Let's just do the last one, and that will be the ending clip. Okay, let's do the last one. Otherwise, everyone will get upset that we didn't finish it off. So this is like, we create the whole story in front of you. Let's go and enhance. Let's use our consistent character. Oh yes, she was created within VideoExpress, my AI images. There we go. Create image. We come back. We get our video action prompt speech. And this will be the ending of our emotional story. And let's have a look for those. And remember, depending on the platform that you want to use, whether it's YouTube or 16:9, so a TV ratio, then fine, you can do that. But if you want something a little bit more different for mobile devices, and remember, if you're doing things like vertical, you just have to create that one video for let's say TikTok video, right? Or YouTube Shorts, and you can syndicate it on multiple different platforms. Like Sid mentioned, that will garner you more views, build audiences from all different platforms, and then obviously you can monetize that, and you can actually generate revenue from those multiple channels, because it's all collective different pools coming into different streams coming into one bowl, right? Okay, so let's quickly have a check. So we've got this one that looks nice. This one, I'll go for this one because it's more on edge. It's got the train there, right? Create video and enhance my video prompt. And that's it. And now what we'll do, we will patiently wait until those get done. Okay, so we've just literally sent those out into the wild. And remember, if any time you come back and you're like, you know what, I want to make a slight adjustment, I simply go to redesign. And nothing, remember with the audio, if I'm happy with the very first one, if I'm here, I go to save the audio. Okay, this is going to be our mystery train female voice. Okay, save it, and then we can obviously apply it to all our additional ones here by simply right click, voice changer. We come to choose a sample audio, my AI audio, and you can see, look, the very first one, if I just hover across it, the name goes, but you can see it if I zoom in. Mystery train female voice, this one. Okay, once I've selected that, I choose it, and then we can apply it, and that will apply to give us that level of consistency. And remember, alternatively, there is a tutorial video in the tutorial section of VideoExpress. You can actually watch that. If you click it, it will go through that video as well. So what we'll do, we'll just wait for this one to render. But here's another version that's been done. Let's have a look. So this is a different tracking shot. Okay. So these ones you can see pretty a quick move in. And let's see if we've got any other little sample videos, which you've probably seen. I think you've seen this video, but let me just play this because I think you just saw this on the screen, didn't see this on the big screen.
What is that? You're real!
We're gonna be best friends. We're flying!
We're flying! This is only the beginning.
That was a good example. I don't know if anyone noticed, those had transitions. So they were fading, I think they were fading on the start. Those had transitions. So it was a good demonstration. I mean, you can watch this later. Some of the transitions you can apply, how they can jump from scene to scene, all right? So there's different levels of transitions you can apply. That definitely a transition. So when you watched it on the main screen, they wouldn't have been shown. So as we went through that, you can see these videos have now been done. And let's just see those examples. Okay, that's nice. Okay, this one looks much better. There's more structure there. Nice overview. This looks a bit more meaty, this one. So what I do, let me see my timeline. I simply drag. Can everybody see that? Drag and drop. And that's it. I mean, remember, I specifically told ChatGPT, I just want to create 5 scenes. I'm not limited to 5 scenes. I can create much longer length video, but I've done it for the purposes of this session. So please don't think it's limited. Remember, you can create up to 10 minutes and batches of 10 minutes and add them together, make hours worth if you really wanted to. There's no issues with that whatsoever. But in this example now, we've got those 5 together. I can add animations. And another thing that you can add, something called toggle, okay, or something they call a fast cut. So if this is track number 1, I simply select fast cut. And this is how it will look. Can you see that? We've got different versions, or rotation, okay, and rotation non-stop. Okay, so you've got different versions. Another couple of things, if you want to tweak your videos and you want to make them a little bit more professional, you can add things like lower thirds. If you want text animations, you can add lower thirds. You know, if you want to give credit to yourself or put your branding on your videos, of course you can do that, especially if you want to add things like even within filters, you can add titles. So if you want to put a watermark, if you're doing this for personal or client projects, this is something you can also apply onto your video. So you want to think about all things possible. Other things you can do, like I mentioned, if you put a music track on there, you can actually fade in or fade out music. If you had you're not going to have a green screen, but if you want to add yourself in videos, of course you could do that as well. And even things like camera pad. So think of it, VideoExpress is not just creating these videos, but it's also for post-production. So it'll help you produce your videos to a level as you would expect from an editing tool, okay? And then for those that have it, you can also add those captions, etc., etc. So so far, is everybody with me? Does that make sense? So you can see now we have our entire clip done. Let's play it. And I guess another question came. Remember, what is stopping you from taking the image, say the character, the Ghibli style character? What is stopping you from, let's say you put it into ChatGPT and you say, put my face on the character, make me into a Ghibli style character. You can become a star of your own videos if you want, whether it's you, your family, your children, whoever, right? So you can become a star of your own show, like I like I did for one of these videos. Let me see if I can find it. So I did the same thing. I thought, why not? Let me just experiment. So you can, you can impose your face on there. You can generate yourself to a style of a character in question. So let me see if I can find it. So as we go down, look, the superhero one. Look at this, right? So I asked ChatGPT to put my face on the superhero. Okay. So it's completely up to you. If you know, there's different versions. I was testing out different versions. You can see different levels of animations of this. Because sometimes, you see these trailers, isn't these really high cinematic Marvel type trailers. You could do the same thing, whether it's a trailer or normal type of documentary series. You go have those capabilities. Once you go to create with AI, remember you've got a human version, 2D if you want flat, 3D, obviously 3D, and then you got photo realistic. So you have all of those. Now, some of you may create videos and you need B-roll. So this was good because we tested this out as well. So we wanted B-roll where we could create a huge number of clips. Say, for example, you're creating an ad, you can select video only and it will remove any sound. So it removes any headache that, the AI doesn't need to add any sound. It's all removed for you. So if you want to create additional clips, maybe you're a music producer, maybe you have a business, maybe you're a plumber, electrician, and you need kind of B-roll for your company, or sometimes, your promotional videos or your content for your channel or your business, then you can create that type of content. It's got many capabilities, and I'm pretty sure, you get the gist of it. So Sid's back on, so I know something important is there.
Yeah, so just reading through the comments here, and I just wanted to address some important things. So someone was asking like how to write good prompts, right? Like nowadays, like even if you have a basic prompt, we did something very interesting inside VideoExpress. You can automatically enhance the prompt. Like if you go there and if you type in any prompt, you can automatically enhance it with AI. You see the checkbox right there at the bottom, automatically enhance my image prompt. So you realistically don't need like really advanced prompts. We recommend getting it from ChatGPT because it covers so many different variations. Sometimes you can't think about the background. Sometimes you can't think about the character dressing that matches the story and so on, right? So even if you type like the character is drinking coffee in a coffee shop or something and enhance your prompt, it will automatically enhance the prompt. You see how a single line of prompt was enhanced into a large prompt. So we thought about this inside VideoExpress, and we made sure we added that automatically enhanced prompt feature. So your prompts can be enhanced and add more detail to your prompts. Same thing with the video and audio prompt as well. If you go into the advanced mode, you can see there's a prompt enhancer for video as well. Automatically enhance my video prompt. So you don't really need like to type advanced prompts, but if you want the best output, we recommend, you use ChatGPT and so on. So I wanted to give you some advanced tips. I'm just going to share my screen only for 5 minutes, and I just wanted to address some questions. So yeah. So somebody was asking, where do I get music to add in the background, right? So there's 2-3 different ways to do it. So first thing is like if you go to pixabay.com, pixabay.com, like if you go into the music tab right here, these are all royalty-free music that you can use in your videos. So you can type anything like, background music. They give you different background music tracks. If you search for birthday, they'll give you birthday tracks. Copyright, no copyright music, they'll give you no copyright music tracks and so on. So whatever matches your video, you can ask it to give you royalty-free tracks, and you can get it from here. So sometimes with this website, right, sometimes it's hit or miss. Like once in every 10 times, like you get a copyright strike from YouTube, because sometimes some people upload copyrighted music on this because it's an open marketplace, right? So you can't really guarantee that you'll not get a copyright strike. The best way I would recommend for a background music is when you're typing inside ChatGPT for your prompts, for your scene by scene prompts, right there inside ChatGPT, give me a background music prompt that I can paste into an AI music generator app. Give me a background music prompt for this video that I can paste into a AI music generator app. So you can come into clonevoice.ai, suno.ai, or any of your favorite app, right? Here in clonevoice.ai, again, no monthly fees, no credits or anything. You can create music, you can clone your voice, you can change your voice, like, you can do a lot of things here. But one of the features is creating music. Literally here, you can come in and you can paste your lyrics, or you can AI generate lyrics. You can say my song is about friendship, right? A song about love and friendship, a song about love and friendship. So literally, it will generate the lyrics for you. It will even create instrumentals if you want to. Here you can select your genre, your language, and there's multiple languages, by the way. Like there's tons of languages you can choose from. And then you can create lyrics and then create your audio. You can even create like instrumentals and all that stuff to use it as your background music. So this is the best way. AI generated music generally doesn't have a copyright. So it's the best way for you to generate background music and use it in your videos. So one is Pixabay for royalty-free music. And one is AI generated music. Either use clonevoice.ai, suno.ai, or anything else. Now, how to add narration to the video, right? So if you want narration to the video, you can go into text-to-speech feature inside VideoExpress right here. Select text-to-speech. You see that? And then here you can select the voices, or you can select the language, you can select the emotion. Just paste in your script and say import speech, and it will right away add an audio track of a person speaking. It can be male or female. And in any different language, it can add that narration to your video. Okay, so that's the way to add a text-to-speech. Again, if you want more voices, we have clonevoice.ai. If you go into the public library right here, you see how we have this unique voices, like a vampire voice, like a werewolf voice, a witch. You see, there's a commentator, sports commentator. There's like healthcare explainer. There's like different types of voices, cartoon superhero. So if you want to go more advanced into like voices or need a specific character voice, you can come into clonevoice.ai, go into public library, and you can select the voice that you want. And it will give you like very unique voices that are not available anywhere else. Like you see how alien voice is available as well. And the best part is you can clone any voice, literally your own voice. You can drop in a 30-second audio clip of your voice or any other voice that you like, and then clone it within minutes and create long length audio files with that. And with that, you can bring it into VideoExpress and you can automatically have your narration set. So if you go into text-to-speech here, right, we have direct clone voice integration right here. So anything you generate inside clone voice, you can bring it into VideoExpress automatically. Okay, so that's the way of adding narration. So two ways, right? Right inside VideoExpress, you can come into import media text-to-speech and select the text-to-speech option, or you can go into clone voice, use any of these specific voices, character voices that you want, or clone your voice and generate audio and bring it into VideoExpress automatically. So that's the way of adding narration. Narration, I mean, like in the background somebody is narrating a story, right? Once upon a time there was a barber, or something like that, like a narration in the background. Okay, so that's the way to add voice to your videos. And then if you just want scene like this character speaking with lip sync, you just mention it inside your audio and video prompt right here, and the character will speak with perfect lip sync in your scene. Okay, so that's the way to do that. Someone else asked me, like, I need like a masterclass on how to write prompts or how to generate prompts for a video like this. So the best way, I will give you a shortcut. You don't have to worry about any advanced prompt writing, any advanced prompt courses or anything like that. Here is your shortcut. Pay close attention, okay? So let's say I like this YouTube channel and I want to create similar type of videos to this one. What do? Okay, this is your shortcut. Now, instead of figuring out like going to prompt masterclass or going to like some advanced training course online to create your prompts and so on, what you can do is you can come to a channel like this. Let's say I like this channel. I go and I take a screenshot. I go to the video section. I sort it by popular. I come and I take a screenshot of this entire thing here. You can print screen on your keyboard, or you can use like one of those screen capture apps and just take a screenshot of this. And then I just take this image and then put it inside ChatGPT, and I say, I want to create videos in this style. Give me the entire style of this video. Like, give me the prompt for the style of this video. Then it will go about and it will say colorful Ghibli style, like, you know, characters look like this. It will give you a lot of details inside that prompt. Now, the second step, the shortcut, once you figure out the style of the video, you come in and you just say, like, I want to create, like, give me some video topics. Like, I want to make my videos viral. So give me some viral video ideas in this style. Viral video ideas in this style. And it literally give you like 10 or 15 topics to create in this style of video, right? You just take the topic that you like and you just say, give me scene by scene prompts that I can paste into an AI video maker. That's it. You need 3 prompts, okay? Take the screenshot of this video channel right here. Say, I want to create videos like this. Give me the style breakdown of this channel. Second step, give me some viral video topics, right? It will give you the viral video topics. Third step, give me the scene by scene prompts for this video. That's it. Like, you need 3 prompts and you're done. You don't need any complex prompting or anything like that. Same thing with, like, you know, cartoon stories. Same thing with like Ghibli style. Same thing with like clay motion. You follow the same process. So the idea here is, like, you need to really understand this process, right? Once you fine tune the process, experiment with it, practice with it for like literally 1 week. You don't even need 1 month, 2 months of practice, like go through some crazy course or something. Just practice it for 1 week. Create a simple video. Like, there's nothing stopping you, right? There's no credits, there's no monthly fees with VideoExpress. So you literally come in, you go to create video with prompt, click on it, and you experiment with it. Experiment with it 1 week, go to the advanced mode, like check out all these length increaser, automatically enhance my prompt, lip sync. Like, you know, we have tutorials, by the way. This is another tip I wanted to give you, and it's very important. A lot of people, they don't watch the tutorials, right? We have like step-by-step tutorials, and we have so many of them. Literally, we have tons of videos. For every single feature, we have a tutorial video. So what most people do when they purchase the app is they just come in here. They're like, okay, I'll go into create with AI. Okay, these are the options. Now I'll click here, but I don't know what to do here. They get stuck, right? Like, even in the Facebook group, I've been seeing some posts recently. Oh, like, this create video button is like disabled. Like, why is it disabled? Obviously, if you don't enter a prompt right here, it's not gonna make this visible, right? So you have to create an image first and then create the video. Enter your prompt as well. That person didn't have a prompt right here, and he was saying the create it. This is why it's important to watch the tutorial videos, because it's your way to fast track video creation, and you understand everything in depth, right? You don't even have to watch all the videos. Let's say you want to use a specific style lip sync video, for example, you want to create, you can watch this tutorial. Voice changer, you can watch this tutorial. So whatever your need is at that moment, you can watch that specific video, so you can fast track the process and not worry about like emailing support or trying to post on Facebook group to get somebody to answer your question or something like that. Just go to the tutorials page if you have any questions, watch the tutorials, and if you still don't get clarification, then post in the Facebook group to get a quick response. If you really have like some bug or some issue that you're not able to fix, then email support and our support team will check. Now, one thing I want to tell you guys, like, let's think about this, right? So let's say like VideoExpress now has like, you know, thousands of customers. Our Facebook group alone is like 85,000 people, right? So every time, let's say you have a bug, you face a bug in the app, or like something you can't figure out, like something is happening, you email our support group saying, oh, this feature is, I'm unable to get this. This is my bug. This is the issue. Like, now our support team has to come back, recreate all your steps. Like, let's say you entered some prompt and you didn't get the result and you're like really struggling with it. Our team has to come, spend some time, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, trying to recreate your problem and respond back to you, right? Like, some people expect responses within 1 hour. During working hours, working days, we really try to get back to you within hours, but sometimes it takes longer, you know. let's say the bug is real, and then the support team has to forward it to the technical team. Our technical team has to recreate the issue and then fix the issue, right? So although we are very active in our Facebook group, very active in fixing issues, very active in doing things, you need to understand that it just takes some time for testing and responding back to you. So we have to recreate the problem first and get back to you, right? So we think about a lot of issues like, these automatically enhanced prompt. This was a customer suggestion we put into the app. Same thing with the video, automatically enhance my prompt. Now you don't have to use some chat GPT, spend like, your 1 minute there, like, to enhance your prompt or like anything. The app automatically senses what you need based on like the images that you created with AI, and it automatically enhances the prompt in the way you like it, like in the way your style, like how you create videos generally in your account, right? So all this is thought through. A lot of work has gone into it. A lot of feedback has been taken from customers, and we have come through it. So I want you to follow the shortcut I gave you, right? So don't go through like serious prompting and worry about like, writing the best prompts. Just go to ChatGPT, give it this image and say, give me the style breakdown, give me the viral video ideas, and give me the scene by scene prompts. That's all you need. 3 different prompts and you're all set and ready to go. Okay. So somebody was asking me about updates, right? Now VideoExpress, the update that we just did, the 3.0 upgrade, was complete from scratch. It's not something like we improved about the previous engine or like we just changed a few things, tweaked a few things, right? Completely from ground up. We removed the old model, tested a new AI model, and gave it for free to existing customers. Free. Many of the apps out there, what they do is every time they launch an update, they say like, okay, this update is going to cost us more money for servers. This update is going to cost us more money because it creates higher end videos, right? So we don't do anything of that. Once you're a customer, once you pay us that one-time price, not only do we give you weekly training, weekly webinars, that's 2 to 3 hours of our time every single week. We come here and we share ideas, we take your feedback. We do that for free. And any future updates, like literally app updates that we do, we give it away for free to our existing customers. We don't ask you to pay like extra fees, pay extra credits because this feature is so good. It creates high-end videos. We don't do all that. We just, once you buy it and you're done. Like literally it's that. No credits, no monthly fees. What we want from you is we want you to share it with your friends, share it online. When you see a comment like what is the best video creator app out there, go and speak about us. That's what we want from our customers, right? Word of mouth. And that's how we have been growing our business for the last 15 years, is we have been giving constant updates and we are improving our apps on a regular basis. And a lot of our customers come from word of mouth. So one customer refers it to their friend, and then the friend buys and they like what they see and then they refer us, right? That's how we grow. So now we are giving you all this. Like imagine for a one-time price that you paid sometime, you're getting unlimited usage, and everybody else in the market is charging you a monthly fee or credits. They do that for a reason. Video creation is the most expensive AI generation out there. Now you see how ChatGPT, they can generate text, right? So that takes a little bit of compute. So, but to generate an image, it takes a little bit of compute. But to create a video, it takes 10 to 100 times of compute to generate one video clip compared to a image or a text, right? So video generation out there is the most expensive format to generate. So what you need to understand here is the value you're getting with VideoExpress is incredible. So I want you to make full use of it. So make full use of it this weekend. Watch our training videos on this YouTube channel and make sure you create these videos. We have shown you all the viral video formats, how you can create these videos inside VideoExpress. So make full use of it and start creating your YouTube channels and start monetizing it, just like these channels right here. 5 months ago, posted 2 million views, right? So that's the kind of results you can do if you make good videos. I'm not saying everyone will get this type of views and subscribers or whatever. That we can't promise you. It's based on your creativity. It's based on how you create videos and all that. But one tip I'll give you, this is the most important tip, write it down somewhere. Don't use any copyrighted words in your video. Don't use any celebrity names in your video. Or don't use any companies like Nike or whatever. Don't mention them in your videos. So to stay safe from YouTube bans, that's very important. Make sure you don't use any copyrighted material. Like for example, like some people use movie trailers, right? Like for example, some channels recently, a recent trend is creating movie trailers with AI. So what they do is they go to Batman, they go to Titanic, or they go to one of these popular movies, and then they say Titanic Part 2 trailer or something. They get 100,000 views, 200,000 views. When you look at it from the outside, it feels like, wow, that's amazing. But YouTube is never going to monetize those channels because it's just you're using copyrighted content or you're using copyrighted names in your titles and you're trying to leverage popular movies and stuff to get your get views to your videos, right? So make sure you don't do that. It's the easiest way to get demonetized in your channel. So if you want really clean, go with stories like this. And we saw this example, right? How to learn English with animated videos. Go with niches like these, which are unique. Ask ChatGPT, discuss with ChatGPT and get more ideas like this, and create videos without any copyrighted content. Don't mention any companies or anything like that. So you will be safe and your channel will get monetized, okay? So that's the number one tip I wanted to give you. Ali, anything else you want to add here, or are we good?
No, we covered. The resource documents in the description field.
Yeah, absolutely. So the document that we showed you with all the prompts, the entire process on how we created the video, it's all in this document right here. And you can find the document link in the description box below this video. Okay, so you can check out this document, get all the information that you need on how to create these different styles of videos. And the replay to this webinar is available on YouTube right in this channel. So if you don't want to miss out on any of our future events or our webinars, make sure you subscribe right now to this YouTube channel so you can get notified on all our future trainings, okay? So watch this video again, skip to the parts that you like or want to review again, and then watch the video, and then you will get more ideas as you go along, okay? So I hope you enjoyed the training today. Give us a like, subscribe to this channel, by the way, so you don't miss out on our training webinars. And we'll see you next week with another exciting training webinar. If you have any ideas, by the way, for training webinars that you want in the future, please post it in our Facebook group. So on our Facebook group, you can say I want training on this. Okay, there's training on this missing. Then we can come and we can explain that topic. So if you have any recommendations whatsoever, post that on our Facebook group so that we can come in next week and train about that. Okay, so thank you so much for being here. On behalf of Ali and me, thank you so much. On behalf of our entire team, we will keep in touch and see you next Friday for another training session. Bye.